What?
I found you in the tub, Sarah. You tried to kill yourself.
Hi, this is the Professional Amateur Hour coming to you with another review. This week, Leo sent me The Freefall, and this 2021 film was directed by Adam Stillwell and stars Amanda Londo, Shawn Ashmore, Jane Badler, among others, of course. The story of this movie involves this woman, and she wakes up after having tried to commit suicide, and she also has amnesia, so she can't remember who she is or what her life is like. And she has this husband who, tries to help her out and get her memories back. Along the way, a bunch of creepy stuff starts happening. So what will happen exactly? Well, you'll have to watch the movie and find out. Alright, so let's discuss this movie. Well, what works with it? Well, I gotta say the atmosphere is entirely creepy. I think a lot of horror fans will really love that aspect of it. It's just so creepy. All of the creepy things are happening all around this woman. And yeah, it just gives this like creepy, tense kind of atmosphere for the whole movie. I've seen kind of this style described different ways on the internet. I've seen it described as, what's it called? Suburban gothic horror. And I think I would agree with that. I've also seen it as gaslighting horror, and I think definitely this character is gaslit by her husband quite a few times. So definitely all of that goes together to make it a very like creepy atmosphere that I think horror fans will enjoy. Other than that, I would say that the story is pretty engaging, specifically because like they don't tell you what's going on, and it's really up to you to try to figure it out. I was sitting there, talking to myself saying, oh, is this ghosts or is this demons or is this a possession? What's going on here? And so it's like a big mystery box puzzle of a movie where you do have to try to figure it out yourself. And that is, I thought, very like engaging with the audience, like trying to put all of the different pieces together. Or is it like a domestic abuse thing? Like, who knows? Like, it's such a big mystery box. You have to try to figure it out yourself. And like I said, that's just so engaging. Oh, and with the acting in this movie, I thought it was actually pretty good. I thought Shawn did a really good job. He is a very creepy actor in this one. I definitely believed he was a big creeper with his acting ability there. And so all of the actors, did an excellent job. And that brings me to what doesn't work with this film. Well, with this film, with the ending, and don't worry, I won't spoil anything, but with the ending, when you do figure it out and it's told to you what's going on in this one, you're just kind of sitting there, you're like, okay, like, so what? Like, what's the purpose of all this? And it just didn't seem to have really a purpose. And that was definitely disappointing when you figure out the solution to the puzzle box. Other than that, they have like dream sequences and stuff, and I don't think dreams are really effective with a story because, in real life, dreams don't mean too much. And so putting them into your story, it didn't seem like it had any real impact on kind of the setting or the characters. And yeah, that was disappointing as well. Other than that, I know it's very like stereotypical horror, but they live in this house and then they cover half their furniture with blankets. Like, I know it's very stereotypical. I don't understand why this particular character is doing it or why their particular house is like that. Because they're living in it. Like, I understand if it's like, a mansion that no one lived in for 20 years, but they've been living in it for a while, so it just seems kind of unnecessary. And so there's, a lot of stuff that goes into this movie that does bring down the score. So who would I recommend this movie for? Well, I think if you like horror movies, you can turn this one on and be creeped out. I think that kind of creepy mystery box aspect of the movie really does work. As for a rating, I gotta give it the average score of 5. And having said that, I think that's all I wanted to say. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.